beautiful people of the internet, welcome back to this family. If you're new here, my name is Marianne Kendi. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to this channel. I love you so much. So today we are going to talk about feminine hygiene. Yeah, feminine hygiene. And honestly, I think being a woman is just so hard. So hard. From the society expectations to the society opinions to so many other things that you need to fit into, and then to like the society doesn't help, and then the African society now doesn't completely help. It is just hard. There are so many things you're supposed to juggle, from being a wife to being a mother to being a cook to being an interior designer. You need to do all that in one person, and also you need to fend for your family. And it's all right. It's all right. If you were born a woman, it means you have the energy, you're strong enough for it. So we are here for it. So, when the Bible says that you cannot get tested beyond your capacity, I don't know which verse that is, but I know there's a verse in the Bible that says that. So if you are a woman, know that you're strong, that you're enough, that you just need to be complimented. You do not need to be completed. Yeah? Right? Okay. Now, let us begin. So, I will first begin by saying that every person has their own natural scent. You know, you do not expect yourself or even your cookie to smell like flowers every other time. Not even every other time. Doesn't it, if let us now specifically speak about the cookie. It doesn't need to smell like flowers. It has its own natural scent, and I think everyone's cookie has their own natural scent. Maybe you can ask the people that eat you out. Yes. So yeah, it has its own natural scent. The problem now is when you have that foul smell, like that fishy smell. That is, I honestly think that is what you need to get rid of. But also, you as yourself as a woman, you need to know yourself more so that you understand how your cookie smells. Okay, so that when it's different, when maybe you're washing yourself, you need honestly to keep checking yourself. To check on your best friend every other time, so that if it's smelling different. But honestly, cookie smell, you can hear it from miles away. You don't even need to touch it. Yeah. So, apart from that said, I think I myself personally, I have, nimejirepeat mara kumi. I myself personally, I have struggled with things like ingrown hairs. Honest, kitambo, I used to have so many ingrown hairs, and then ingrowns can be painful. When unajuanga vile, especially when you shave, and then unabaki noto to pimples kwa cookie, and then they become sore, or zinatokea pas, vitu kama hizo. Kitambo I used really to struggle with ingrown hairs, and then honestly for me, I think what kitu ilikuwa inani ni shaving, like things zenye nilikuwa natumia kushave. Like, what do you use to shave? Juu kitambo nilikuwa natumia vitu ka razor. I think honestly, let me say this, but I think if you are a mother na uko na mtoto, make sure you educate them. Like, unajipatanga umekuwa mkubwa, hairs zimeanza kugrow, and then you do not even know how to get rid of them. And then in the African setup, ujui hata utaenda kuuliza, by the way, hizi nywele zinatoleangwa aje? Because I honestly think that is the position that I was in. Nishangaa, sasa mtu anachukuanga kisu ya kitchen yenye iko sharp kabisa, vile kitambo watu walikuwa wanashave hivi na razor. Unashangaa sasa ni kisu, ni razor, ni like no one really like sat you down and taught you vitu kama hizo. Juu kuna vitu zingine hata biology iko inafunza, by the way. We need, honestly, if you grew up as a woman, if you grew up with someone that told you these personal things, vitu kama kushave. Mimi sikuwa nilisha. By the way, let me tell you, my hair grew, and then I was like, manze, like, what am I supposed to do with these hairs? zinafaa kukua bush. And mimi hata ile nini yenye nilikuwa nayo ni eti mimi sinaga nywele mingi hata kwa kichwa. So it took some time before it grew. So I think hata inafaa tu kukua story time, because sasa nimeanza kusema story. Nishanga hii nywele inafaa like, what am I supposed to do with this there? So I think that is what was ailing me. Juu sasa unatumia razor, unapata umetoka razor bumps. Aujui after you shave, there's something else you're supposed to apply kama coconut oil, vitu kama hizo. And then all of a sudden nikaona beshte yangu anatumiaga sijui vits. So it was for me it was trial and error. Najaribu hii naona bado, najaribu hii naona bado. But I think honestly I'm just speaking from experience, not from something that I was told. So I think what was ailing me with ingrown hairs was the type of things that I used to shave nazo. Juu sasa razors unapata unakata, unaona vile kame grow, unakakata tu hivi. So ukikatkata hii nywele ya ndani inabaki inakoeli ya ndani, unaona. So recently sasa nikaacha na razor, nikaanza kutumia vits, but bado unaona manze, it's not even helping. So I honestly think what helped me is some sessions I went for waxing like once or twice or thrice. I think hata niliendaga twice. Then after hapo I discovered another brand ya zinaitwaje hizo shaving creams, and then it is so good. Inaitwa sijui ni famous, sijui ni film, sijui ni what. Sijui sijabeba hiyo nini, but kwa video nitaweka kapicha kake somewhere. It has really helped me. You unaweza pata the someone that is watching this video that is struggling with the same, because for me honestly it didn't help. Ikuwe ni sensitive, insensitive, nilijaribu zote. My ingrown hairs were bad. So honestly with ingrown hairs, for me it is what I used to shave. Now also unapata also wearing tight clothes. Honestly, just always make sure the cookie is in a very dry place. So wearing tight clothes, ikuwe ni tight pants, ikuwe ni tight jeans kwanza. Juu unapata you've worn a tight jean like the whole day. So unapata run errands. Siti wengi wetu like 90% hakuna gari, umetembea, umepanda matatu, umetembea 5 kilometers, like you've done all that, and the cookie is moja imevalishwa panty tight, 2 ikavalishwa jeans juu tight, 3 upate it is in a discharge. So that whole place is really wet. Na for me, I give the example ya kuvaa mask. When these masks came, I think they give us a really practical example what the cookie goes through. Juu hii mask unapatanga vile unavaa mask hauwezi hata breathe the whole day. Unapata umesweat mdomo peke yake, kama uko na sensitive skin unapata break out. So it is just the same thing with the cookie. Honestly, just make sure one umeva panty yenye si tight, those tight pants, and then honestly just make sure panty yenye umevaa ni cotton as opposed to silk. Unaona kama hii, okay, let me give an example with this one. You see this one vile ikona hii ni lace, it's breathable. Like the more the breathable the pant is, the better, as opposed to this silk. Unapata hii si breathable, so it doesn't allow the circulation of air and all that. So unapata umeka suffocate tu na uko ndani the whole day with you running errands and doing all that stuff that you're doing. It doesn't help. So one, you can, and then unapata hiyo stuffy environment yenye iko, all that stuffy environment iko na discharge, it is in a very imesweat, it is in a very stuffy place. Unapata that is what brings the odor. Unapata unatembea ukinuka omena ya juzi. Please don't do that. Make sure umevaa cotton pants, and then unavaa what is it called, pant liner, especially there are people, like with issues discharge. Si kila mtu anakuwaga na discharge the same. There are people that actually discharge, una discharge mingi. So in that nini situation, please make sure umevaa pant liner. Ukivaa pant liner alafu uvae na cotton panty yenye iko breathable, at least iko na circulation ya hair, so unapata inakaa tu in an environment yenye iko fresh. So hata ukivaa jeans juu ama whatever yenye utavaa, it is in a better, it's in a better position. And then ukilala, just sleep without a pant. Like, I don't know if that is weird for you, because it's not weird for me. Because imagine umeka suffocate the whole day with everything that is going on. So at night, unless you are in your periods, and if you're in your periods, squeeze kuna tampons, because I think if there's someone that deserves blessings, nule mtu ali discover tampons, because well, mimi pads are just so uncomfortable for me. So squeeze kuna tampon. Okay, ukivaa tampon, I don't, unless you are you are a really heavy flow. Kama wewe ni wa heavy flow, you can wear something else juu kama pant liner. But for me, nikivaa tampon huwa sioni need ya kuvaa anything else. So if you're going to sleep, anahitaji kubreathe, kupigwa na fresh air. If you can sleep one leg east, the other leg west, please do, because anahitaji kubreathe. That is what will get rid of that odor and the circulation. Juu sasa, especially those that do not shave. Sijuka kuna watu wa shave, but I don't know. I like hair, but I just need it to be longer in some places and others short, bald, to be precise. So you just sleep without a pant. It helps with doing away with all that odor and everything else. Because also nilikuwa naongea stories za tampon. Unapata with tampon, unapata hakuna ile wetness. The way una feeling always wet umevaa pad. Yeah, with tampon unapata hakuna wetness. Sasa kama uko na nywele mingi na unanyesha na umevaa pad, like you can imagine that whole scenario. Yes, it absorbs, yes, I know, but it just inakuwaga too wet that whole area. So give a tampon, you make it better. Ni kama vile ununue nyanya zikae kwa karatasi ya nylon the whole day. In 2 days utapata zinanuka hadi zimeharibika, zimeoza. It is the same. It is just the same concept. Okay? Unapata unabai nyanya, ukifika kwa nyumba unazitoa nje. They last you longer. Azitakuwa na nini na smell, hazitaharibika haraka. It is just the same concept. So hiyo nini. And then also, and this is the most important, tunasemanga what you take in, what you eat is what you smell. Let me put it that way. Who you are is what you eat, is what you smell, everything. So make sure you eat healthy. Take lots of fluids, lots of water, lots of pineapples, lots of plain yogurt. Mimi napenda tu plain yogurt. Nakunywaga. It's inasaidia with the cookie hygiene, and inakutolea hiyo order. It helps in so many ways. You can also use wash. Kuna vagina wash. I've not used that, but I have a friend that uses it na ananiambiaga ni poa. Unachukua tu una rub nje sindani nje. Juu sasa, yes, the vagina cleans itself, but sasa kuna hapa juu kwa lips, all that place that needs to be washed. So you can use a vagina wash. Squeezy kuna ata nini ka spray, una spray kwa panty ukivaa. That is, the people are different. Kuna wale watu wenye wako very prone to odor and things like those ones. So yeah, so you can do that. Also, Also ukiosha sasa tuende vile kwa kuoga juu most of us unapata una concentrate sana kwa kichwa, unasugua mwili yote, but hapo una imagine tu utapita tu. So if kama unaweza kuwa na inaitwaje shower head, unaweza kuna msee nilikuwa nasikiza alikuwa anasema everyone loves a waterfall, unaona. So hata kuki atapenda hiyo waterfall tu, ukimnyunyizia hiyo maji, ukimsugua very gently, and then we will all be happy, because this is something that most of us were honestly not told. We just try and error, una experiment hapa, una experiment pale, but I honestly, this generation, we just need to be better parents, especially to our daughters. Like, there's nothing too embarrassing yenye ufai kuambia mtoto wako, badala ya you give her the punishment of finding things out in their 30s or their 50s. Doesn't help. Okay, so that is all I had for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. If you've not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, share, like. Ukiwatch tu video, like, comment, sema pia wewe what you do for your hygiene, for feminine hygiene, how you wash your cookie and all that stuff. And then until next time, bye.